have these old red shoes, which I can't afford even to buy strings for these shoes. And I had to go out. A lot of my electronic stuff, I can leave it now because the young man's not here. He's going to be gone for 2 or 3 weeks, and then he's coming back again because as a Latvian, as a Russian ancestry Latvian, he has the right to work throughout Europe. He doesn't need any working papers. He can work throughout Europe, but usually they take the jobs that the local Icelandic people don't want to do. Most men of Slavic ancestry do the labor work like Mexicans do in the U.S. Slavic men do the labor work here in the U.S. most of the time. So what's happening now is I'm going to go out and get some food. I don't know what this is. And this was given to me by someone else. See, when you see this red light charging like that and you don't see any light, the light just not changed or the white light is not on, this means I've gotten no messages. No messages. No messages whatsoever have come in. No messages at all have come in. No messages. Zero. Can you imagine that? Person has no community level. Where are you? Yeah, people. I mean, the normal person, even the iPhone, and all that ding, yeah, their phones are always going off. Their phone is always going off. My phone, nothing. Nothing, man. Nothing. That's the police. Yeah. Like basically because, and this is my prayer rug, it's the scarf. It's like saying that's what I get because I don't have anything to offer anybody. See, so I got 2 shopping bags now that I can use to get food. This is the first time in my life, and listen to me, listen to my words, everybody, decades, at least a decade or more, that I have been able to cook my own food. Yeah, literally it's decades because 2002 was the last time I was with my mother. No, 2006. And I left. So since then I haven't. Almost, yeah. But I mean, in my own place, almost a decade. Because I was able to do it when I was with Miss Alvarez. So that's not true. But the closest I have come to having my own place, this is it. That I've come to being able to have my own place to live. My own private place in decades. And I believe it is a tactic, a design of social engineering, of political social engineering in the United States. I believe it's a tactic to keep a certain demographic from having their own place because they know if these type of people get their own place, then the next thing they're going to do, these guys are going to bring women up into their own place. And once they get a woman and those doors are closed alone, then this going to start banging. Banging is going to start, and then banging is going to start, and then reproduction is going to start, child reproduction and all that. So it's going to start, and they're really tired of that, man, of paying for the children of the underclass. Yeah, they're tired of that. They don't care for that, man. I don't like that, man. They don't, man. No, they really are not happy about that stuff, man. They don't like that, man. These people, man, I'm telling you, man, they're tired of paying for the offspring of what they call the useless eaters during the Lyndon B. Johnson era. They don't like that, man. No, they don't like that. See, the young girl, I can hear her outside. See, but I want to go to the library and do something, but I would have to walk in the rain from the Border Cartoon area to the library. I'd have to walk out there in the rain. And one phone I have, it's a phone that I can make telephone calls, but I have no data. This phone, I have only data because Imam Mansour Malik, Ahmed Malik, the son of Ahmed Malik, who's the leader of the Ahmadiyya here, generously forwarded data to my phone. Yeah, he forwarded data. Yeah, to my phone because he has the same with the smaller blue phone. He has the same phone company, which is called Nova. But he didn't know that I had another number. I had two numbers. One I use with the Muslim community, which includes Imam Mansour, right? The Muslim community, and another number, yeah, that I use with dealing with secular interactions, non-Muslims. I had two numbers, so we sort of safeguard almost like two digital identities that I was trying to do, and I was trying to do that so I could ascertain activity against me, and so I could find out what's going on. And there's a lot of stuff that I need to do, man, to sort of like clear out once and for all what's going on in my life. To clear this stuff out once and for all, man. I really need to do all of this. I think I have a lot of stuff. I was thinking about something right now. I don't have, and I'm late. I'm running late now for the place. There's no SIM card there. But I think in here there is the tablet, which is here, and I think it has some Android data. This is a Windows tablet, which is broken but still works. But it has, it still works, but it has a micro SD card in here, and that micro SD card, I believe, has some. Let me see. Yep, this is 128 gigs. I believe it has some Android data on it, so I want to keep it because I think the Android data was a part of the phone that I just pulled out in a lot of stuff that's from WhatsApp and from other communications apps. It goes on to the cards. It goes on to the micro SD cards. That's the problem. Yeah. So when you switch the cards, the data doesn't stay consistent. When you switch the cards around, a lot of data is missing. You don't know that stuff is going to the card and not to the phone. So you have to manually, or sometimes stuff is going to the cloud and not to the phone or the card, and you got to manually change and direct the path of the data and things in the conversations and the chats that are saved. And like WhatsApp, the chats and the conversations are not saved in the cards. No, they're not saved in the cards. So, all that kind of stuff, I want to sort it out once and for all. I want to start getting rid of stuff. Just in case just in case I don't want to keep holding on. There was a lot of stuff that I wanted that I lost, man. And I bought from these Chinese, these cheap 200 plus, with their writing eroding off. Like you see here, they were supposed to be SanDisk. This was in near the area of what they call Monterey Park, California area. And you see how the writing and everything is eroded off of the SanDisk card. This is a bootleg card. That's why he was selling it for $40. When the original cards were selling for almost $200 or $100 and something. He was selling it for $40. It was a bootleg. It's a bootleg card, and I got hit. I got slammed up. I got screwed up with data and things that I needed, and I put it on the card, and it corrupted. So I'm still trying to see if I can get it off. And initially, in the beginning, stuff was saving on, and I was recognizing the card. See, top tech people, they know how to deal with that. They know how to deal with it. They know how to deal with this stuff. Top people, as far as data recovery and all that. We don't have, Afro Americans don't have these skills. We don't have these skills. We're not taught how to deal with that. And we're kept that way out. A lot of people, there's a segment of our society, they don't want you knowing this stuff. They're not interested in you learning how to deal with this stuff. They're not, man. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. The more ignorant, the better. It's another hat. Cool Joe John hat. Boy, the less you know, the better. For everybody involved, very concerned. want you know any of that. That kind of stuff, man. Oh, they're concerned. Nope. I had to go out now. See what I can get, so something to eat. And like I said, this granulated sugar, I had a lot of it with some cereal last night, and I feel terrible after eating it. Yeah, you know. So, and I hate it when my nails start breaking like that. I hate that. And somebody that I love very dearly to this very day, she hated that too. She couldn't stand it to see me have messed up nails. She hated that. She hated it with a passion. Hated it with a passion. The only reason why I lock it is because my man Roman, who's a Russian Latvian, ouch, I'm taller than the door. He's not here. So I had to go outside and try to get some food to eat. Since, like I said, I haven't been able to cook anything. I haven't in a long time, for years. There's a whole family there. They're living here, but they stay upstairs. Decent people so far. Decent people. I hope I can get this work permit and stay out. Yeah, this is what I'm trying to do, man. Because my work would not be here in the city. No, it would be outside the city where they're doing construction and projects. It wouldn't be in the Reykjavik area. It would be outside. See, people take stuff and they throw food and they just throw the trash there along with the cart. See, very, very pampered up. Very pampered, very spoiled. And people, everything's taken care of for them. That's the byproduct of the welfare state. Yeah. Well, for us, no welfare for you out. Yeah, get off your ass, get moving. Because nobody take care. You don't deserve to be taken care of. You see what I'm saying? Not stuff a lot, I think. Yeah. See, and that's a byproduct. So a lot of the work involved in constructing, dirt hauling is done outside of the city. It's not done in the city. I would be outside of the city for major projects going on outside of Reykjavik, outside the city. This has already been discussed with the employees, the people offering me work. They've already discussed that. Yeah, but I'm somehow, as I told you, I'm being isolated by a lot of the Muslim community too, who has the money. They got the money. Yeah, to sort me out nicely, and I could pay them back on schedule. If I want to stay here, I better pay them back. Yeah, they can do it real nice. They're not. I seek refuge in Allah, man. From these guys, man. Yeah, from these type of Muslims, I seek refuge in Allah, man. Yeah, really, very, very frightening. These kinds of Muslims are terrible, man. Yeah, they're real terrible. And they do these various manipulations. You know, I'm a very direct, straightforward person. Direct, yeah, extremely direct. Yeah, a lot of people don't like that, man. Kind of stuff. No, you don't like that kind of stuff, man. I'm very, very direct, man. Right to the point, man. You know, this is what I came here for. This is what I want, and this is what I can do. This is what I don't know how to do. Yeah, no BS. A lot of people don't like that, man, because there's a lot of profit to be made in the gray areas. In the gray areas, ambiguity, there's a lot of profit, a lot of power to be manipulated. In the gray areas and in ambiguity, a lot of money to be manipulated, a lot of money, a lot of power, a lot of games. But if you're very straight, there's no wiggle room. So we'll see what happens. I gotta hurry up, get some food.